Hi, everyone. I'm Sally Litchfield, the General Manager of the Centre Wellington Chamber of Commerce. And joining me today for a quick interview here is Don Vallery, one of our nominees for this year's Citizen of the Year Award. Welcome, Don. Thanks for joining me.
Well, thanks for having me, and thanks to the folks that nominated me. I guess I'll start a little bit about myself. I live in Bellwood. I have Pine Meadows Retirement Community, and I've just sold Highland Pines Campground to my sons. My family's been in the area here since the 1830s, and the original part of the campground is my grandfather bought 100 years ago. In fact,
Wow.
almost 101. Yeah, I've been fortunate to have a couple of businesses that have done pretty well, and I really like to get involved with the community. I think it's part of, especially business people that have skills to help out the community and donate your time.
Love it. You know, we hand out a long service award for businesses that have been around for 25 and 40 years. We maybe need to add a category for you for the 100.
We've been, well, the campground's actually been going for 54 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And family owned the whole time, Don.
Yep. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's anyhow, it's taking a long time to build, but I mentioned to folks is when you get to Pine Meadows, if you start looking both sides of the road, every house, every tree, with the exception of one bush, every campsite, everything you see until you get to the others just before the dump, I've created a whole thing.
That's incredible, Don.
Yeah, it's like, anyhow, you step back and look at it, you go like, holy smokes.
I'm going to think about that next time I drive down that road.
Yeah.
So as you know, you've been nominated for Citizen of the Year. I'll share with folks that the Citizen of the Year is an award that we give out every year for the past, this will be the 21st year. No, sorry, 41st year of this particular award. It's presented to an individual who makes outstanding contributions to our community with no expectation of personal gain. Volunteering of one's time and talent towards the betterment of our community is the hallmark of this award. So Don, you won't have seen your nomination package that I have in front of you, but I'm going to read some bits and pieces of it. They start with, Don Vallery has spent his life building a set of thriving businesses on the shores of Bellwood Lake, as we just heard about. Giving back to his community is a passion that started in Don's business life and spilt over into his personal life. He's passionate about giving back because, in your own words, over time you develop expertise. As you get older, you should share that expertise and help those who are younger. And I think you really sort of live and breathe that. And I can see that by the number of letters of support that are here from a number of organizations that you've been involved with. So let's pick a few and chat about them. Let's start with the Rotary Club of Fergus Elora. You are a past president there, is that right?
No, I was not a past president. I've been on the board several times.
Oh, sorry. The letter came from a past president. There we go. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no, I've been in the Rotary Club for over 40 years. And one of the things, there's always fundraising gone on over the years. And one of the things that I was instrumental in is actually starting the bingo. And the bingo has been a really big cash generator for the club. We used to take tables and chairs from my campground over to the racetrack, take them up the elevator, set them up. You can imagine. Do the bingo, and then we had to take them all down, put them away again, take them all back. So it was quite an event, but it did get it started, and it has that particular thing has raised a ton of money for Rotary. And then, of course, they donated to the hospital and all kinds of other venues.
Yeah, right back within our community. I love that about Rotary.
Yeah.
Let's switch gears a little bit. Very instrumental in the Economic Development Committee of the Township of Centre Wellington, and I sit on some of those committees with you, and you're a powerhouse. But let's talk about the motivation around that, why you feel that's so important.
Well, people need jobs, and I want our community to be successful, and to be successful, you need people that are planning ahead and thinking a long way ahead. Like this year, we got the town to buy 53 acres of industrial land. So there's a new business park happening. and it is happening really quick. Like I can't really say, but it's happening really quick. There's a group of us, and everybody, we've got about five or six different things that are all happening at the same time, so that we all get to the end. It's not like linear. It's not like we don't do
Right.
one and then get to the next one. So that's the sort of stuff I can bring. And you know, basically with Pine Meadows and Highland Pines, I'm a developer. So I built houses, a couple hundred houses and sites and services and all this stuff. So I really understand all that stuff and,
Right.
and how it all dovetails with businesses. And so it's we need businesses here. There's about 1,000 people a year move into Center Wellington, and we got to try to provide places that they can work here, have businesses move here so that they can stay here, so that then they can join the Rotary Club, they can be economic development. That's the whole thing. Is it takes people from the community, and you're on the committee, so you see all the different ones. It takes all those people to and everybody comes from a different venue, and it's really cool. I really enjoy it because it's and you see the meetings, and it's really
they're so collaborative, and we get stuff done, which
there's a ton of stuff getting done. Like the recovery committee, look at the stuff we got going with that, and you're a real key part of that. It's I'm the sort of chair of it, but it's you are doing most of the work, but it's terrific, and the stuff that we're doing, and we're supporting you.
Yeah.
It's really key.
No, it's fantastic, and I know you're being modest on the business part there, because I know you're the force behind some of those meetings, and the timeline, I know for sure is a Don Vallery special there. So thank you for everything that you do for our business community.
I like to get stuff done. Mm-hmm. What's the term? Let's get her done.
Yeah. The last one here, let's talk about your involvement in a relatively new initiative locally in Center Wellington, which is the IYSN Hub.
Okay, I get asked to be on the committee for that, and essentially what it is, it's IYSN is an Integrated Youth Services Network. It's going to be in by the Beehive, the old where Mark's work warehouse is, and Skyline has given IYSN I think 6,000 square feet. It is currently being built, and so so Integrated Youth Services Network. So it's got CAMH, which is the mental health guys. It will be monitored. It's going to be like I'll say like a flop house, but not a flop house, but a place where kids can meet. So it is kind of strategically located between the two high schools.
Okay.
So the kids can meet there, and then if somebody's got trouble, if they've got trouble at home, whether it's divorce or fighting or mental health of all kinds, there's all kinds of different mental health, suicides, all that kind of stuff, is what they will do is CAMH and the people running this will actually bring people to there, as opposed to you having to go to Kitchener or Guelph or wherever to find some help.
Like a one-stop shop for those services. Yeah,
so kids can get this help directly. It's I think it's a terrific thing, because with all this lockdowns and stuff, I think everybody's half crazy. So you know, we all need help, and you know, some a lot more than others. Some are able to weather the storm, but some aren't. And so the group is from 12 to 26. That's sort of the target group. And anyhow, I think it's a great thing. The Rotary Club's going to be they don't have the money right now, but they're going to be supporting it. They're hoping the fall.
Awesome.
Once they can get some revenue generating again, going again, because all the clubs can't raise any money because they can't have any events because of COVID. And you're a perfect example. You can't do any of your events, and it's really put a stress on all these clubs that go and spend their money and support all kinds of other stuff. And it's anyhow, we'll get out of it. And it's just but it's a great initiative. There's going to be 7 of them. There's 1 in Pushlinch, 2 in Guelph, 1 in Erin, 1 in Fergus, and 1 in Minto.
Love it.
Yeah.
What a great initiative. So just to wrap up here, Don, I'm going to ask you for a piece of advice that you would give to someone who maybe is new to the community, getting involved in the business community, looking to get involved in Center Wellington. What would you tell them?
Well, there's a couple of things. If you want to get involved in something, there's all kinds of clubs. There's Lions clubs, there's Rotary clubs, there's Kiwanis, there's all kinds of stuff. There's church groups, there's whatever kind of club. There's all kinds of clubs around, people that get together. And if you move to Fergus and you're 20s or 30s or whatever, if you go and get involved with these things, you're going to know these people the rest of your life. And so it gets you into the community. Don't just stay here, you want to live here.
Yeah.
And be part of it, because it's such a great community. We are so lucky to live here. You just watch around the world, because we just crawl back in our hole, oh God, thank God we're in Fergus and Laura,
Yes.
Wellington.
Yes.
It's and if you're trying to start a business, there's all kinds. Doesn't matter whether it's a restaurant or a carpentry or anything. Talk to your friends. Talk to somebody that's in that business already. There's all kinds of help around. The Wellington Waterloo Community Futures Group with Rick. They've got all kinds of programs for accounting and keeping your books straight. They've got all kinds of courses. The Guelph Business Center, Crystal, same thing. There's all kinds of courses that you can take so you can be successful. But talk to people. Talk to anybody. You see me, you ask me.
Right. And I think that's one of the great things about Center Wellington and the business community is people are there to genuinely sit down and have a chat.
Sure. We're all here to help each other. And it doesn't take anything to help. And the biggest problem is you got to ask first.
Yes.
That's the biggie is. But how do you think I built all this stuff? Do you think I know all this? I didn't know all this stuff. I used to go and ask contractors and how to do this and how to do that, and you go and you find out, and then when you go to do it again, well, now you know how to do it. But
build your knowledge base.
You just build the knowledge, but your friends and business associates, just ask them. Seek them out. Somebody like Rick Whitaker over there at the Community Futures, they have a wealth of knowledge of all kinds of professions. They have funding available sometimes to start.
Yep.
And same thing with Crystal down in Guelph. So there's all kinds of stuff. Just take your time, plan it well, but keep asking questions. Don't think you know it all, because you don't.
Great advice. My last question here for you, Don. What would you consider, one of your hidden gems of Center Wellington?
I've got two.
Okay.
Bellwood Super Snacks.
Okay, great one.
Okay, yeah. And the other one is Bellwood Country Store, because they have the best butter tarts in the world.
That is a great lead in, actually, because those butter tarts are going to be in our celebration boxes for the Awards of Excellence. So
they are like the best. I don't know how many different types. You got 6 or 8 different types of them, and I've got, so I can't go into the store anymore because I know I will cave.
Amazing. So next up here, June 14th to 18th, we are going to be announcing the winners. I have the schedule sitting here. So actually the Citizen of the Year is going to be announced on the Friday of that week. So that's June 18th. We are going to go live on Facebook, and we'll have all the nominees join us through Zoom. So we'll be able to watch the winner reactions and open up for the winners to share a few words. So that's going to be 1 o'clock on June 18th. We will get to find out the winner of Citizen of the Year. Don, I see you taking notes. I'll send you all the details. Yeah. We're thrilled to be able to deliver this event sort of despite current restrictions, and we can't wait to announce the winners of these awards. For all the details, you can always check out cwchamber.ca/events. Don, congratulations again on your nomination. So well deserved. I think I've even more so now that I've not only read the package but had this chat with you. Thanks for joining me today, and we wish you the best of luck on June 18th.
Thank you. I just like to say something. You guys must have a very difficult decision, because every one of the nominees is totally worthy. It's
We're thrilled with the numbers, not only in this category, but in all the categories this year. We had over 85 nominations for this particular award. And you're my last interview, so you're absolutely right. Every single nominee is fantastic. So yes, congratulations to everyone. And I don't envy the people in charge of adjudication, which thankfully is not me.
I did that for about 5 years.
It's not an easy job. It's not an easy job.
So
we've sold it really well, but we're always looking for volunteers for adjudication.
Yeah.
Don, congratulations again, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Good. Okay, take care. Thank you.